Good morning, distinguished. It's your boy Dapper D, honoring the past while inspiring the future. Fam, I got a word for you all today. God has really been dropping some things on me this week, and I just couldn't wait to share them with you all. I was having a conversation with a friend this week, and my friend has been experiencing and going through a lot of things. But he kept saying things like, man, Satan has really been just dealing me a hand in my life. Every time I turn around, something's going wrong. You know, he's just really been affecting my world, basically. And I heard God say while we were in the midst of having this conversation, tell him to stop bullying his enemy. And I was obedient. I told my friend, I said, God says, stop bullying your enemy. And my friend looked at me and he said, what does that mean? And I said, God is saying to me that he doesn't need an account for Satan's deeds because Satan comes to him and asks him for permission for every deed he's going to commit. He said the problem is that he comes to him to gain control to be able to commit the deeds, whereas we only come to him when we're out of control. Fam, it blew my mind. And he didn't mean out of control just like, oh, I'm throwing a tantrum or I'm losing my mind. No, what he was saying was, you won't surrender control to me because you thought you have control over the situation. And the only time you're going to give it to me is when you don't have what you think you had. Boom, y'all. It was just mind blowing. We are so quick to play the blame game. And I don't know what all that meant with my friend, but I know he had to take a look in the mirror because all I heard God saying is, I gave you an account that I want you to present. Show me your accountability for the things that you have done. And then God said to me, y'all, he said, nobody I've ever chosen, that I've chosen, has ever brought me an account for Satan's deeds. Nobody. He took me to David when Nathan, the prophet Nathan, came and he told David, basically what he did. God knows what he did when he put Bathsheba's husband on the front line to be killed so he could have her. He said David didn't say Satan made me do it or Satan made me feel what I feel. No. He said David repented, y'all, and said, Lord, I thank you for having a blind eye to my iniquity. Come on now. Come on. This is what God is looking for. He's looking for us to come and ask him for permission to get a permit to be permitted to do. Okay? So that he can do. We give it over to him. We give it over to him. We can't hold on to it. And then when things start going wrong and this stretch of things start happening in our life and we wondering why it's just not letting go of us. Well, of course it's not, because we haven't given it to God. And see, God is so much of a giver, y'all, that he tells you, I'm going to give to the just and the unjust. As a matter of fact, in Matthew 5, I think it's 43 through 45, he charges us with loving our enemies. He said, you have heard that it was said, love your neighbor and hate your enemies. But I tell you, love your enemy and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be children of your Father in heaven. He causes his sun to rise on the evil and the good, and send rain on the righteous and the unrighteous. Fam, it was a mind-blowing revelation. Mind-blowing. But now I'm looking at my account, and I'm charging each one of you all to look at yours. Once again, just wanted to bring some words of wisdom for the week. I hope it blesses you like it's blessed me. I love you all, and like I told you last time, that word evil, I want y'all to take it and flip it, because it's a double portion to that. And I want you to become alive so you can live your life to the fullest. It's your boy Dapper D. I'm out. Peace.